Hello, hello. Right. Today's entry in Church of Alice. We're not actually in Church of Alice. This is not Alice. It's not Alice. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I did a few things. And I know I'm not supposed to without stream. So, okay. So what did we do here? So, yeah. Unfortunately, I was having issues, and so we had no stream. But let's see, for the sake of time, what did this take me yesterday? Because we need to time clock everything. So this took me about 2 hours. And then I did some other stuff too, so maybe like an hour. Yeah, probably it was across 2 hours. Across 2 hours. Maybe even probably more like an hour or so. To 2 hours that this took me. Okay, so yeah, so there was an hour to 2 hours unaccounted for here. And it is from this commit here, F8267529F 417CD, whatever the rest is, to commit CED C226E723161, whatever the rest is. Okay, so, and what happened here? So, found out that there was some issues with the rebase, surprise. Within operations inner source, these lines of code to comments and lines of code by language are giving me trouble. I'm not sure if it's because of that talkie download, then that conditional not running, or what's going on, but I went ahead and removed it for now. And remember, we're gonna try to move to more regular operations as output operations rather than this weird the weird group by stuff. Which still has its place. Actually, I think what we're going to do next is we're actually just going to dump the whole tree. There's a note in there about doing like traverse config set with a keyword argument on it. And as soon as, and when you put the keyword argument on it, here, let's go in and look at it. All right, let's go take a look. All right, what are we looking at? I can't remember. What are we looking at? Shit. The output operations, the talkie, the conditional, goodbye. Okay, I'm not sure now. Oh, the keyword argument on, traverse config set. Okay, diff util data. Okay, traverse config set. Traverse set. Okay, so let's take a look at traverse get and traverse set real quick. So what do these do? So these go through and given a dictionary and a key, which is either optionally quoted form with dot separators, traverses within the dictionary and sets different keys. So now we use traverse config, and there should be a traverse config set. Okay, so here, so what we're gonna do, fuck it, let's do it right now. So so let's put a keyword argument on here, and let's call it okay, so primary equals none, and okay, no, we were going to add a callable. That's right. I have no idea where this node is. It might be in here. Here. Is this it? Okay, now this is just a dump of the discussion thread. Well, that's unfortunate. I know it's in here somewhere, so it might be in an issue somewhere. God damn it. This is why everything needs to be linked. Okay. What's this? No. Huh, I don't know. Okay. Okay, oh, here. Call. What's happening? Traverse can fix that. You know, I don't know. I might be handwritten. It's handwritten. There you go. So I have too many notes. Okay, so traverse config set. Okay, so it's supposed to be, let's see what happens. I think it's supposed to be a callable. Next step. I think it's a callable. Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be a callable which sets the config. TCB. Okay. All right. I can't find it. So I think it is just a callable. I think that's the only thing that we need to do, unless it's in this notebook. All right. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's just a callable. So what does this look like? God damn it, now here I am doing something else again. Okay, so what is this supposed to be? Database update overlay. We can do two things. We can do the database update overlay and traverse config set. That'll be more fun. Okay, so okay. Yeah, this. We're going to do the database update overlay, and we're going to do traverse config set. So, or what do we call this thing? So this is basically niche. What is threads called? So the threading, thread. Built-ins object, what does it call it? Target. What about, all right, so we're trying to figure out what does the standard library say so that we can try to conform to those naming conventions. That's what we're doing right now. So pre-exec function. Pre-exec function. So this, an object to be called in the child process just before the child is executed. Okay, so threading says target, subprocess says pre-exec function. Maybe we'll go with init fn, right? Okay, so now that sort of combines like post init from the data classes world. Because if you go to data classes, you'll notice that post init. Oh, okay, well, I guess not. But there's a post init method which you can fill out. Okay, so we're trying to basically, hey, you know, what does the standard library say? Let's try to derive a, you know, something that makes sense. So what is this thing? So it's a callable. It defaults to none. Actually, it's an optional callable. It defaults to none. And okay. And what's the default? So default def reverse config set default fn. All right, there we go. So now what does this thing take? Well, nothing. It returns this. Okay. So we have an initialization. We have a next pointer effectively to go in the config, and then we have the value setting, which is plugin. So what we yeah, so we basically have this, like, you know, the structure which nests. So traverse config get. So traverse config set, traverse config get. So let's see, how should we deal with this? I don't like passing functions. I'm already unhappy with this approach. Why? Because then as soon as you start passing, I mean, look at how messy this is already, right? So maybe this is really just like, yeah, okay, no, you know, this does need to be an init function because we're going to have to initialize an object. So, and then current equals last. Okay. Nesting key, value key. Okay, that works for me. So what is the nesting key? Well, that is traverse config set default nesting key. Right, so always make these variables because you never know. I mean, you just never know. So and this takes nothing and returns predict. Okay, let's store any. Okay, nesting key, and this is value key. All right, so this is the key. Usually you would have a key value structure. Okay, so maybe let's write this. All right, so so traverse config, the traverse config get / set family of helper functions. The traverse get / set family of helper functions treats is responsible for creation, insertion, update / insertion new keys. So this thing is responsible for creating these. It does the same thing as the traverse stuff, only it's going to do it. It's going to do it with this object that supports nesting further, right? So that you're going to have the value, instead of doing a direct key value pair, you have a value, and then you have a nested structure underneath it with additional config for that value, right? And so, for us, we're using this for our config classes and is config dict and like this serialized representation. What will eventually, I guess I don't know. So maybe it'll eventually be part of the manifest stuff. That's what I was going to say with that, but I'm not sure on that. I think there's a place where it's part of manifest stuff. It might be part of a manifest. We should write a manifest for this. We would have a manifest for this. All right, it says how to work with this, so each config structure corresponds to, okay, so the config is a manifest. Okay, so config is a manifest for a plugin. There should be the plugin docs are the ADR, or the ADR, aka the manifest ADR for that format, aka the plugin. New keys. So this thing is responsible for creation, update, insertion of new keys, and that's fun. So then we're going to need these. So nesting key config, value key, plugin. Here's the init function. All right. Is you open this stuff? Oh, identifying security threats today. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe we should go through that. Let's like this. Let's see. That's good. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Good sources of service. Hey, it looks like they've got this security insights. Let me take you all to this thread here on this computer. Calendar. Okay, so let's take a look at the meeting minutes. So this is the one we presented in here a little bit ago. Oh, okay, a couple years ago now. Wait a minute, this is the wrong doc. This is not the right doc. There's meeting minutes. Okay, and so this is very similar to, you know, the maintain demo. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, there's me. Alpha Omega. Alice's last name is also. Alice's last name is Alpha. Middle name is Omega. What is this all about? Why is this listed as Alpha Omega? Okay, we gotta go. I mean, I've seen the Software Factory thing, but I'm wondering why is it listed as Alpha Omega? Okay, so this is what I was looking at. Okay, yeah, so this looks great. So password. Why am I not signed in? How am I not signed in to GitHub? Let's poke around. Yeah, okay, so clarify original intent. This is an output from a project and an input to scorecard. Okay, so this is very similar to our policy stuff. Okay. Ah, man, I wish I didn't have to. I had to disengage from this stuff, and then I got behind. Okay. This is perfect. This is great. This looks perfect. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, great. Okay, let's really start putting things in tools. Project Alpha Omega, that's funny. Who's working on this? Oh, great. Good people. Security Insight Schema. This is great. That's signed in. Okay. Display and sign in. Yep. All right, we're in. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I gotta join this meeting then. Okay. Sounds like I'll be in that. Okay, so we have 40 minutes. Okay. So, what do we want to get it done in 40 minutes so we can show them what's going on here? Okay. Glad I looked at that today. Okay. So, let's just see. Let's see Python -m unit test -k cover -m unit test -k traverse config set, and then it should run us the doc test for that. All right, so we don't need optional. We're going to set it to the. Here we go. think optional is union with none, so it's kind of redundant in this case. But whatever. If file source dev and if file source dev. How did this end up in importance? All right, so now we're seeing there's an auto importing that happens. Oh man, okay. All right. So something's weird because obviously let's it didn't like that. And like none, fine. I knew there was a reason why I used none. All right, so we'll just do if init fn is none. Does it happen with the other ones? Weird. What the fuck? I've never seen a bug. It thinks something is importing it, obviously. Okay, we need to look at this. What is going on? We need to be prepared for this if necessary thing. What is alpha omega? What's this? Yeah, I've looked at this, but I don't understand. Where's this? Let's just fix this bug. I don't understand. How is this thing coming from a different module? What? All right, Python. Now, how do we do it? It's Python-m, pdb-m unit test. That work? No. Great. Okay. That was annoying. Oh well. Okay, so let's just add a break. Add a breakpoint right there. All right, so what the hell happened? All right, this is what we're working with. So what do we got? Okay, so we got a lot of modules. Okay, global namespace. Okay, so we've got all the modules. Okay, so import name module. Okay, so what do we got? Name. So this thing name. Where's obj? Lambda at. Okay, yeah. Looks right so far. What's module? Okay, define util data. So class func all obj dot. File name. Okay. It's a different function. If object call name, lambda. Object call name is lambda. Okay, that's our problem here. Okay, that's a bug. Okay, so it's not object call name, it's name. Yeah, that's why, because this error message is telling us name. It's not what is going on down here. let's see what all our offending instances are. Okay. So here are our offenders. So these are the ones for which the name is not the same as the object name. Well, yeah, and I mean, I think we can safely say that that was a bug, and because, okay, so let's take a look at this. Right, so, yeah, I think that was a bug, not the bug. Should have been named. Okay, so what happened? So it looks like, yes, this object, full name so far. So yeah, so qual name, full name. Okay, look, and this should be named too. What does full name get used for? Full name. Full name doesn't even get used. All right, I want to see if there's any more of these in the third running all the tests, even though they're broken. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of what I believe are the same ones. So I don't think we have an issue, but we shall see. We have a few test cases. Just a few. I'm still not seeing anything else that looks suspicious. I think we're good here. What in high hell? What the flying fuck happened here? Ah!